the time in basketball, but once a guy starts driving, you've got to give him spots. So let's just put Zeke on the far wing over there. Chris, get up in the slot, and the corners. You get up in the slot, and the corner's open. Okay, so we had all of our movement, and we end up with Isaiah having a baseline drive. Okay, as he's driving baseline, you're gonna drift. You're gonna drift behind me. I gotta move. I'm moving into an open spot for him. And then I give him a chance to hit me. You go down to the corner, and he gives him a chance to find you. And we've opened it up for Isaiah to be able to make a play himself. Now, if my man comes over, Isaiah hits me. If everybody stays here, your man comes to the field, he hits you. So what all that movement that you're seeing by Toronto ends up with really a nice ability of them moving together, and every time the ball is driven, you got to give guys spots to get open to. I'm really impressed with Toronto and how they're able to get open and make easy plays. They have 16 assists, but look at all the extra passes they're making. That's because once the action starts, everybody moves to help out.
That's been the frustrating thing, Zeke, about this offense to this team for me. I mean, last year they were last, dead last. This year, 6th in assists. It's an incredible turnaround.
Well, like Mikal said, with that much movement, right, it creates offensive options. And it also creates, problems for the defense. And I was going to ask you, as a defender now with this much movement, how much discipline does it take to stay with your offensive player and not break down when you get beat off the dribble? Now, the discipline you got to have on the baseline drift, the circling underneath.
Yeah.
I mean, on a back-to-back night, when you'd have been out last night.
Yeah.
Your concentration sometimes goes away.
And that's where the second guessing come in. So if you were in that corner and I'm helping and a guy who was playing my position came to the corner, and if I've seen you hit this guy in the corner a few times and I'm getting mad at your guy for letting him by, and the next time I'm not coming. Or if I'm Kevin McHale, I'm not coming. And then, it wears down and breaks down that defense, especially even when you don't have shooters that can necessarily splice the floor out, but that movement, that's what it gets you.
No question. I think what helps is it helps the driver, because what happens is that eventually people stop helping.
Yeah.
You get layups. I mean, later in the game, you're getting layups because you passed early and we all moved. And finally, everybody goes like, I ain't helping anymore.
Yeah.
Like my guy's stat sheet's going to have 30.
Exactly.
And it's all because I'm over helping. And so all that movement just gives you lanes to drive. And then once you drive, the guys have just got to work to get open to help you.
So as offensive players, at the end of the day, what we want to do to the defense is we want to break down that trust.
Yes.
We want to break down the trust that you have in your teammate coming to help you, where you saying, I got beat, I ain't coming to help you no more.
No more, man. You got 50 tonight.
Then everybody start protecting their own yard.
That's right.
And trust is broken. And when trust is broken, then the offense can really score.
Now, Zeke, I trust your word. We got to go to commercial. I asked you during the break, show me what you would have done to Cats if you had the Euro step.
The Euro, break. I'd have been like,
my ankle. I need some help for my ankle, baby.
Okay.
I ain't killing him with the Euro.